This week marks the 30th year of morning news on Channel 3, and there are still a few of us around who remember that newspaper ad announcing this new idea of local TV news in the morning.
We looked like the most stern, moody news anchors ever, and that was anything but what we were.
Today, Steve Eager anchors the evening news in Dallas. Back then for News 3, he could suit up to cover the Nevada legislature or rock the late 80s dad sweater.
But when you listen to the regulars, the people who say they come here every night,
Steve's co-anchor,
the late Sarah Havler, who's a great lady.
Well, it's getting down to crunch time at the U.S. Open.
She was introducing Colin Cowherd, who has since hosted network sports programs.
And the Stars begin their playoff series tonight against Colorado Springs.
Eager was replaced with a now familiar face.
I'm Jim Snyder. Join Sarah Havler and me, along with Tom Hawley's traffic updates and Mike Moody's business news, weekday mornings at 6.
But when Sarah moved on, Sue Tripathi moved in and was given the business.
Hilton was off 3/8 at 43.5.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mike. Sushi? I mean, Sue?
We've all heard people complain at times about
Sue Tripathi, later Manteris, was a serious journalist with a sense of humor. The stable presence for the next 15 years with co-anchors Snyder, Kendall Tenney, John Overall, Scott Hawes, and Mitch Truswell before she moved to the evening news. Somewhere in the middle there, another familiar face arrived.
Your forecast for today, just like yesterday, has not changed.
And a few years after John Fredericks was established, we got a glimpse of the future.
I'm Kim Capozzo in for Sue Manteris.
And I'm Dana Wagner in for Scott Hawes today.
Back then, they were the fill-ins, with Kim still going by her maiden name. In 2007, they became the permanent anchors.
I kind of love this weather for that.
Kelly Kern joined us in 2016, completing the team you have today. 30 years, many people.
Great memories. Good luck for another century on the air.
And Steve Eager, in fact, is still on the air in Dallas. And by the way, of course, sadly, two members of the Channel 3 morning team have since passed away. Anchor Sarah Havler back in 2011, weatherman John Fredericks 1 year later. Aside from the current morning team, everyone else has moved on to other things, including Jim Snyder, who's anchored the evening news here since 1995.